University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill has a new two-tier early action notification timeline. That is the topic of today's video. My name is Craig Meister. I'm a college admissions coach. You can learn more about me and how you can work with me one-on-one throughout the entire college admissions process on my website, which is collegemeister.com. So, University of North Carolina Chapel Hill has moved up its admissions decision notifications for North Carolina residents only who apply via early action. Under this new timeline, North Carolina residents who submit a completed application by the early action deadline of October 15th will receive their admissions decisions by December 20th, which will give them more time to plan for their future as Tar Heels. Previously, all early action applicants, regardless of residency, received decisions in late January. Rochelle Feldman, Vice President of Enrollment, said that, quote, speeding up our decision timeline is part of our commitment to the state and the people of North Carolina. Many North Carolina high school seniors are excited about attending Carolina, but can find the college application process stressful. By notifying our North Carolina early action applicants before the December holidays, we hope to ease the stress of decision making and planning and give admitted students more time to explore all that Chapel Hill has to offer, end quote. So the key changes are as follows. The early action application deadline remains October 15th for all first-year applicants. North Carolina residents who apply early action by October 15th will receive decisions by December 20th. Non-resident early action applicants will receive their decisions by February 10th. So this is actually later than it used to be. The regular decision deadline will remain January 15th with notifications by March 31st. All admitted students will have until May 1st to make their enrollment decision, and transfer student timelines remain unchanged, with the application deadline for transfer applicants being February 15th and notifications coming by April 30th. North Carolina Chapel Hill encourages students to apply by the early action deadline, as do I, not only for an earlier decision, but also to be considered for academic scholarships, Honors Carolina, and assured admission to select professional programs. The university believes this change will benefit students, counselors, and families across North Carolina by allowing them more time to get to know the campus, understand their opportunities, and feel supported throughout the college search and decision-making process. Now, yours truly has a slightly different take on this change. Of course, ultimately, UNC Chapel Hill cannot get discrimination out of its system. After decades of discrimination based off of race, UNC Chapel Hill now really has to discriminate based off something. So they're upping the ante as it relates to discrimination related to residency. Of course, this is important because the state of North Carolina is quite diverse, and the powers that be at UNC Chapel Hill know that if they can really prioritize review of in-state residents, they will be able to maintain the demographic composition that they want to maintain for longer than if they give any benefit to out-of-state students. So they want to prioritize the in-state applicants as much as possible because the in-state demographics are such where they can continue to maintain a semblance of the diversity that they want to maintain. Whereas, again, any inch given to out-of-state residents will make less likely that UNC Chapel Hill will have the demographics that they want in their entering first-year classes. Now, as this relates to other institutions, particularly in the South, that do have two-tiered systems, this is actually a unique one because unlike Georgia Tech's two-tier system, or unlike Florida State's two-tier system, where they actually have unique deadlines for in-state residents for early action, UNC will not have a unique deadline for early action. UNC Chapel Hill will simply have a unique notification rollout for applicants based off of residency alone. So this is sort of unique, and particularly unique at this level of selectivity. And I would say that, again, you got to read between the lines, understand why they are doing this. This is not to lower the stress level at all. This is to simply yield more in-state residents to become first-year students at UNC Chapel Hill. Before we go, I want to remind you that I've launched a new course, 17 Silly Mistakes That Even Ivy League Applicants Make, on the Common App. This course gives you the information you need to make sure that your application doesn't fall down on the job where so many applications sadly do. The undeniable fact of the matter is that many strong students who should be strong college applicants are making silly mistakes on the Common App. And guess what? This is even happening to students aiming for Ivy League admission. So if you are serious about earning admission to the Common App colleges on your list, make it a priority to enroll in my course, 17 Silly Mistakes That Even Ivy League Applicants Make, on the Common App. You'll be glad you did. And when you've finished your Common App and want to know if it's as strong as possible and whether or not in its current condition your chances of admission are impressive, inconclusive, or inadequate, you need my pre-read. Getting my pre-read now means having me review your entire application, just like an admissions officer or admissions committee will review it later, and receiving by email no later than the time you reserve a comprehensive report highlighting what's working and what's not on your full Common App and one Common App supplement. If you've yet to submit your Common App, my pre-read may motivate you to make adjustments to it before your deadline. If you've already submitted your Common App, my pre-read will prepare you for what I deem to be your likely admissions outcome at the institution in question. To purchase my pre-read now, go to mypreread.com. Again, that's mypreread.com. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one throughout the entire college admissions process, visit my website, which is collegemeister.com. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and most importantly, stay stress-free throughout the entire college admissions process.